The last 10 years, Manchester United have been disappointing. During that time, they had 9 different managers, only winning 3 trophies in 10 years. Only one man can bring him European success and domestic success. The Footman era is here. Let's see how it goes. Footman are here, and today we got the Man United rebuild. I'm recording today that they lost 3-1 to Brighton, so they need help. Let's get straight to it. This is the lineup we start with. It's kind of weak in some positions, so let's make some upgrades. This is the first signing of the rebuild, and it is Mr. Frankie de Jong. He cost us around $101 million, but we're not done. We didn't make one more signing. We didn't make 2 more signings. We made 3 more signings for just more squad depth. And this is the new starting lineup. The only difference is Frankie de Jong, but now we have more squad depth. And this is the transfer we got. We signed Bischoff and we loaned out Amas. We signed Oscar. We signed Badic. We signed de Jong, but we sold Rashford and Casemiro that they didn't have any spot in our squad. And now let's sim season 1 and let's see how we do. So this is how season 1 went. We finished 3rd in the Premier League. Manchester City and Liverpool just completely dominated. Then in the Europa League, we finished 25th. The beginning of the season was terrible. Just terrible. I think it was the tactics that I put. I revamped the tactics. I'm going to show you at the beginning of season 2. But yeah, and then look at here in the Carabao Cup here too. We lost in the round 3 against Southampton. How did we lose against Southampton in penalties 4-3? How do we do that? But at least in the FA Cup, we did a little bit better. We did lose against Chelsea, but in the semifinals at least. And then the Community Shield, we lost. They won in real life, but we lost here 1-0 against Manchester City. But before we get into season 2, here are the player stats. Like Garnacho played amazing with 26 goals, and Bruno Fernandes with 22 goals, Holhun with 19 goals, Amad with 14 goals, Mason Mount with 5 goals, which is surprising. He played 45 games. I don't know why he played that much. Sancho's coming back, so we'll have a few players coming back from loan. We have a few decisions we got to make. And this is the new tactics we implemented like halfway through the season because we started really bad. We just did a 4-3-3 attack, same kick and rush, but yeah, Garnacho played really good this year. Amad played really good this year. Those two, I think they're going to be the cornerstones of the team. And we start season 2 with a bang, signing our striker of the future. But he wasn't cheap. He cost us around $143 million. Hopefully he can bring us a lot of trophies and goals and be worth it. But we didn't stop there. We signed Theo Hernandez from Milan. We're spending a lot of money this year. We're going all out. He cost us around $138 million. And here's our transfer history for the season. We loaned out Bischoff and Amas. We bought Lucas Beraldo for squad depth. We sold Maguire. We sold Anthony. We sold Luke Shaw. And we sold Jadon Sancho and had our both big purchases and Theo Hernandez and Victor Osimhen. This is how the squad looks like ahead of season 2. Osimhen looking amazing. Striker Garnacho and Amad. The team is looking good with Theo Hernandez as well. Let's see him season 2 and let's see how we do. Season 2 was a complete disaster after we spent $300+ million on players. We finished 5th with 69 points and Manchester City with 82 points. Completely disappointing. In the Champions League as well, disappointing. We lost 4-2 in aggregate against Bayern Munich, who honestly, they went to the finals, so they're probably going to win it too. And then here in the Carabao Cup, we won in round 3, 4-3 on penalties against Millwall. We won 2-1 in round 4 against Bournemouth, 4-0 against Southampton in the quarterfinals, 5-4 against Spurs in the semifinals, and in the finals, we lost 1-0 against Chelsea. And we also lost in the FA Cup in round 3 against Oxford United. Completely disaster of a season. Standing wise, we had a horrible season, but here the players played really good. You had Amad with 28 goals, Bruno Fernandes with 22, only 20 goals for Osimhen, but still 17 goals for Garnacho. A lot of them are scoring a lot of goals, so we're scoring. I think we just need to defend, and season 3, we're going to buy some defenders. We have hit our first signing of season 3, and it's Mr. Mickey van de Ven. He cost us around $95 million. We ran into a bit of a trouble with Kobe Mainu. His contract is set to expire in 10 months and he doesn't want to renew with us. We have to move on from Kobe Mainu because he wants to leave and buy his replacement. And we have signed his replacement right here is Nicolo Barella. He cost us around $108 million and our team is looking wonderful. And these were the signings we made this season. We only sold Kobe Mainu. We got Desire Dewey. I think that's how you say its name for more death. We got Nicolo Barella and we got Mickey van de Ven. And this is the squad right here going into season 3. It's looking amazing. Let's sim and let's see how it goes. Season 3 has come to an end, but we have some good news here. In round of 16 in the Europa League, we win 5-1 against the Rangers. In the quarterfinals, we win 5-2 against Brest. And in the semifinals, we win against Chelsea, which that means we're in the finals. And let's go ahead and play it. And here we are in the finals of the Europa League. And it's the 120th minute. And this happened right here. We, thank God, Onana saved it. But I think we're going to penalties right here unless they concede in the final minute. I was watching the game. I'm not playing, as you can see. I'm just watching, simming it. And it looks right good here. And shot. And it's off. And I think that it is penalty. So now we're going to watch live react to the penalties. Hopefully we can win. And, you know, not choke in the penalties. So first penalty here is obviously Bruno Fernandes. Oh, amazing penalties. I wish it was the other angle, but this angle will do. Gonzalez with the penalty. Oh, Nana, what a save. That is an amazing save. Hernandez, this penalties are quick. 2-0, we're winning really, really good. Beltran with the penalty against Onana. If Onana can save another one. Oh, Nana gets scored on by Beltran. Osimhen, come on. If we score this, we might win. Oh my God, Osimhen gets his penalty saved. We literally spent money on you. Gold. I can't even have time to react. These penalties are going quick. Douy, the Frenchman. What a goal. Really good penalty. And Douy. Now Martinez Cuarta. What a slow penalty. Onana, wait for them to shoot or something because that was a really slow penalty. Ugarte. Good composed penalties. These penalties. Mandragora going for the penalty and finished that really well. Onana had no chance. Please, Barguish. He's been here since the beginning and he scores his penalty. It's 5-4. Man United need to save this penalty and it's against Amrabat. The former United player. Can he win it? No, we cannot win it. He scores. He buries that, by the way. The young buries that as well. It's 6-5. Nobody's going to save a penalty or miss it. Dodo. And the keeper is De Gea as well. So it's Man United against... He's going against his former team. Dodo. Oh my God. That was dirty. Dodo. Panenka. Onana. Dalot right here. Against De Gea. Calm and composed. Calm and composed penalty kick. But please. Against Rainery. Onana versus Rainery. Can he please save this penalty so we can win? Oh my God, that was slow. That was so slow. Yoro, the center back. What a penalty. What a penalty. Onana against Richardson. Please, Onana, we need you. We need you. It's 8-7. How many goals are they going to score? Richardson, he hits it softly. Onana, what a save. He waited for it. He got the save. Manchester United are Europa League winners. Now there's only one trophy we got left to win. Let's see how well we did in the Premier League. And look here, we won the Premier League with 79 points. We literally were first and second the whole season. And you can see here in the Carabao Cup, we won the Premier League. We won the Europa League. We have 2 more trophies. The Carabao Cup here, we lost 3-2 against Mansfield Town in round 3. The better domestic cup, apart from the Premier League, and is the FA Cup here. We won 3-2 against Aston Villa. We won against West Brom. We won against Chelsea. We won against Southampton in the semi-finals. And in the finals, we won 3-2 against Manchester City. So that concludes Season 3. Here are the player stats. 30 goals for Osimhen and 1 assist. 25 goals and 12 assists for Hamad. 25 goals and 9 assists for Garnacho. And 18 and 13 for Fernandes. Our players played really, really good. But quick fun fact here, Onana had 6 assists. I think that has to be the most assists by a Premier League goalkeeper or goalkeeper in general in a single season. That concludes season 3. We won a treble. Not the treble though. So, I think this rebuild has been a success, but I can't call it a major success without winning the Champions League. So I'm going to give myself 2 more seasons. I'm going to make some transfers, sim it, try to win the Champions League, and if I don't, then I think this rebuild has been a mid performance. We started season 4 with a bang. We sold Bruno Fernandes and bought our new cam, Jamal Musiala, who cost us $289 million. So, season 4 has come to an end, and it was an amazing season. We have here Manchester United. We won the Premier League once again, back-to-back Premier League titles, and we won it by sheer luck, ladies and gentlemen. Here in the final month of May, this is what happened. We won 4-0 against Luton. We won 3-0 against Newcastle. We lost against Liverpool 3-1, and then we tied against Burnley. But Arsenal were second with 75 points, and they lost literally the final game of the season 3-1 to Chelsea. So we got super lucky. Now, because we won the Premier League and the FA Cup last season, we played in the Community Shield, and we also won 2-1 against Chelsea. So that's already 2 trophies this season. In the FA Cup, we weren't that lucky. We did lose 4-2 against Norwich, which was quite bad, but in the round 3, I don't know what happened. I don't know how we lose 4-2 against Norwich. Then in the Carabao Cup, we won in the round of 4 2-0 against Wolves. We won in the quarterfinals 5-4 against Spurs on penalties. And in the semifinals, we lost 3-2 in aggregate against Liverpool. Liverpool had our number this year. I don't know what it was. I think we literally beat them 0 games. We beat them this game, but in aggregate we lost, so it doesn't really matter. And then Chelsea went on to win the Carabao Cup. We also won the Super Cup against FC Bayern. That's 3 trophies already this season. You know, that was you can say this was a last season trophy because we did win the Europa League. Now we played in the Super Cup and we won 2-1 against Bayern. And here it is, the main trophy we wanted this season, UEFA Champions League. We won 5-2 on aggregate against Dortmund in the round of 16. In the quarterfinals, we won 5-2 against Napoli in the quarterfinals. In the semifinals, we won 6-2 against Arsenal. And in the final against PSG, we won 2-0 to lift up the Grand Champions League. And finally, the Champions League comes home to Manchester United. We had this fantastic season with Garnacho again, 30 goals and 13 assists. Amad, 28 goals and 15 assists. Sidemen with 28 goals. Musiala, the new signing, 14 goals and 14 assists. Everyone played really, really good. And now this is the final team of season 4 and the rebuild. We had an amazing team. Like, look at this. We got Sidemen, Amad, De Jong, Musiala, Garnacho, Theo Hernandez, Delete, Van de Ven, Dalot, and Onana. We only have, apart from Garnacho and Amad, who I really thought were going to be the cornerstones of the team, we only have 3 players from the beginning of the rebuild, which is Onana, Delete, and Dalot. Like, that's pretty crazy. We spent, I have the calculations right here, we spent $936 million in all of the players we have here, and we only sold $414 million. That's quite a lot of money that we brought in players. But yeah, as you can see here, that gave us 2 Premier League titles, 1 Champions League, 1 Europa League, 1 Community Shield, and 1 FA Cup and 1 Super Cup. Is that worth it, guys? I want you to comment down below, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.